How to complete the TSR audit. There may be many other ways to meet compliance requirements. This is only one example, and focused on a hard-sided truck-trailer combination. You should talk with your instructor about other ways to meet compliance requirements that are not shown in this sequence. Preparation. With any audit, preparation is the key to a successful audit. So make sure you have the correct audit forms and supporting documentation which is available and ready to download on our website. The TSR Audit. It is necessary when completing an audit to compare results from multiple sources and cross-reference areas of the current TSR. Explore areas in more detail where you get inconsistencies in information or results. Auditing the requirements. The TSR requires that vehicle pre-departure checks are in place from the first departure point. The purpose is to ensure that the vehicle is ready to depart and will not need to stop shortly after departure, or unexpectedly due to an undetected fault. Drivers' knowledge checks. If drivers are present during the audit, ask them questions about their safety and security instructions. What checks are they required to perform before departure and what should they do if they find any faults? Are drivers given sufficient information about when and where they can or cannot stop? Do drivers have general instructions at hand to remind them of necessary procedures regarding the vehicle and its load? Do drivers know what to do in an emergency? How would they contact their management to request assistance from the emergency services? Procedures. It is important that procedures are in place, so the vehicle and its load are not released to a bogus driver who intends to steal the load. Verify the collection, shipping, and receiving documents. Detection of false IDs and documentation are critical in the protection of the truck and its load. Where panic alarms are required in vehicles, are procedures in place to ensure that action is taken immediately to respond to the alarm in the control room or monitoring center. Vehicle checks. Test the presence and functionality of as many TSR requirements as possible during the vehicle sampling checks. Use the vehicle checking guide, especially for the physical checks of the vehicle and loading unit. Note that some of these checks may only be applicable to higher levels of the TSR. Vehicle Register. Details of each TSR vehicle and trailer must be entered in the TSR Vehicle Register. It is a simple task to check the details of the vehicles you inspect against the Vehicle Register entry. Is the license plate correct? Is the vehicle model and color matching the description in the register? Are the vehicle TSR or maintenance checks logged in the register, and are any non-conformances noted and corrected? Checking the truck or pulling unit. Is the vehicle two-way voice communication system available and suitable for this task? If a vehicle panic alarm is required, when activated does it register in a control room or the monitoring center? Test that the truck cab door's audible alarm is working. Verify the battery status of truck and trailer is adequate. Make sure that the tracking devices are equipped with a battery backup, capable of maintaining the signal for not less than 24 hours. Checking the trailer. Does the trailer conform to the relevant TSR security level? For TSR 1 and 2, doors, roof, bottom and all sides of the trailer must be hard-sided. Make sure the trailer or loading device is in good condition. Comparing against the pre-departure check or 7-point inspection process will provide a good reference for this check. Check the trailer for structural damage and unusual repairs. Ensure locks and locking mechanisms, as well as hinges, are secure and reliable. Verify the internal locking mechanisms and ask the driver to demonstrate the locking and unlocking process. Check that where seals are required to be fitted, they are certified to ISO 17712. Vehicle and/or trailer alarm systems. The monitoring center must be operational at all times. Alarm contacts, sensors and monitoring systems where required by TSR must be tested. All alarm functions should be demonstrated and function as intended. Door contacts and sensors must be tested on all trailer doors. Ask the driver to close the doors, check they are secure and note the exact closing time. The alarm can only be tested or operated when all doors are closed. When activated, an alarm must register at the monitoring center, and an action plan and/or emergency procedures, depending on the preferences of the buyer or company's internal procedures, need to be in place. If necessary, selected enhanced options must also be checked for functionality, fulfillment, and conformity according to the standard. Separate the two GPS systems for monitoring purposes via the monitoring center. Verify all alarm protocols and procedure notifications in the monitoring center by counter-checking the noted times. Always cross-check the time and location of the alarms generated during the audit, including disconnecting alarm, emergency button, dissociation alarm, and battery status alarm, as well as the notification of the driver. Ask the driver to demonstrate the disconnecting alarms between truck and trailer.